Hey everybody, welcome to our Facebook Live for this week. I'm Nicole from Cravings, certified car seat technician, and the only reason I say that introducing this video is because I'm going to talk about a brand new booster seat that we got, and it's also Child Passenger Safety Week here in Saskatchewan, so this is very fitting for me to talk about this type of thing. So this is the brand new Highpoint booster seat from Britax. We just got them last week. They've taken away the Parkway, and this is the replacement. So it's got a lot of similar features to the Parkway, but really nice upgraded booster, a little bit more safety features. So I'm gonna just run through a few things about this seat. It's got really soft, like memory foam. It's really cushy. So this is gonna be very comfortable for your child to sit in for long periods of time, those long road trips coming up this summer or that type of thing. It has 3 layers of side impact protection. So you've got this nice contoured piece here, lined with energy absorbing foam, same as you would find in like a bike helmet or that type of thing. You've got, again, sides here that are lined with that foam, and then these outer cushions here. So you've got 1, 2, 3 layers of side impact protection. You can adjust this up and down as your child grows taller. So this seat is good from 40 to 120 pounds and 38 to 63 inches in height. Now your child needs to be at least 4 typically, also before they go into a booster seat, just to be mature enough to handle the freedom of movement in a booster seat versus a 5-point harness. So that's also something to consider. It has cup holders, very important in a booster seat, but the nice thing about these guys is they are removable because they can get pretty gross over time, so you can take them out and wash them, which is very nice. It also has, this is very unique to Britax booster seats and their harness to booster seats, is this secure guard clip. And so when your child is sitting in this, your shoulder belt's going to come across here, lap belt underneath the armrest here where the red, that signifies where the belt goes. And this part is going to just hook over the lap belt portion of it. And so what that does essentially is keep that lap belt on the hips where it needs to be in an accident. So they're naturally, with the crash force, their bum's gonna slide forward, they're gonna kind of curl in forward, and so that's gonna help keep that lap belt where it's supposed to be and not ride up. So that's very specific. I don't know of any other booster seats that offer that feature in any other brands. Now, when can you put your child in a booster seat and how long should they be in a booster seat? So I already said 40 pounds. This one's 38 inches, that's the minimum, and ideally at least 4 years of age. Obviously, the longer they stay in a 5-point harness, the safer they will be, because once they go into a booster seat, they're just sitting on here, the lap belt and shoulder belt go around them and the seat, and it holds them in place, and it's meant to lift them up so that the lap belt portion sits on the hips, shoulder belt goes across the collarbone. So that's really important, the seat belt placement. Now they're going to be able to lean forward because the seat belt's not locked in like a 5-point harness. So as long as they know to try to sit still in the vehicle, to have that maturity level, then they're probably okay to go into this. Now the other thing that is important to note is that children are often being taken out of booster seats far too soon. So legally they have to be in here until they're 7, but most 7-year-olds aren't big enough to not be in a booster seat anymore. I actually don't know of any 7-year-old that would be big enough. So they should be about a standing height of 4'9" and about 80 pounds. That's kind of what you're going for. It doesn't really matter how old they are. They need to be tall enough and heavy enough, because when they sit in the vehicle without a booster seat, they need to be tall enough for that seat belt to sit on them properly and secure. Otherwise, it's going to be over their abdomen, and in an impact, you don't want that belt over their abdomen. So it's important that they stay in this longer. So this is nice and wide here. It's going to provide a lot of extra protection for your child as they grow. And like I showed, this just quite high, so as they get taller, they're going to be able to stay in this seat. The other thing to note as a feature is you can secure it to the vehicle. So it does have latch anchors right back here. on each side. And so, like when you're installing your 5-point harness car seats, you click this into your anchors and then just pull to snug it up. And the only reason those are there really is to protect the driver or the other passengers if a child isn't using the booster seat. So you don't, unless you remember to put the seat belt around it when a child isn't in it, it would just be sitting on the seat. If you got in an accident, it becomes a projectile in the vehicle. So that just holds it secure to the vehicle, and it's more of a safety feature for the driver than for the child. So that's basically it for the Highpoint booster from Britax. Then stock now at Cravings. If you need a booster seat, come check it out. Thanks, guys.